I was going to wait a little bit later to do a video, but I had to do this one right away because I saw the feeds and I saw the stuff that's going on out in Louisiana. You guys look it up. It's all over the feeds right now. Another example, though, of what I keep explaining to you guys about what wrath is. Let me pick this up because the video cut off a little earlier, and to flush out my point. I was trying to make a point to you about the Lord's science. The Lord, the creator, the most high source creator of the universe, whom name is Vishnu, whom is Shiva, whom is Brahma, at the exact same time. See, when you know him personally, you understand him in his aspects, and you understand his aspects fully. He is all of the heavens, folks. He is the sun, the moon, and the earth. All of the suns throughout the universe. All of the moons throughout the universe. All of the worlds throughout the universe. What you look at in your telescopes every night, you see suns, moons, and worlds, right? The stars are suns, folks. The sun is related to all of the suns, folks. I know all of them, folks. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Vishnu holds their life. He holds the heavens, the great thunder, the great winds, the four winds, the great wind. I know them personally, folks. You understand because they're family, folks. And I've told you on this journey consistently, have given you examples about their muscle and what the muscle is and why that's important. See, I'm not going back and forth with you about what you know in your doctrines. Your doctrines obviously held education that I've received myself, and it was there for a reason. The ancient people left things, but I want you to understand that government structures has seized some important aspects of information and certain things that in all of your doctrines around the world. And these governments are all co-opted in present day, aren't they? They all are the ones with the nuclear missiles and the famine and the starving children and the slaves and the caste system and the murder and destruction and the polluted seas and the polluted waters and all of this stuff, right? Right? All of them together are doing it because they all globally work together. And they all have to be done away with together, but you guys are not getting this. See, when we get on that level, when I keep talking about you guys break it down on a level of covet and ego because you get into your groups and you have a little piece and someone else somewhere has another piece. And I wanted to break that down about culture real quick. Because I need to address some things. I heard some things be said and someone called, Durga a false goddess, and they didn't understand the aspects of Vishnu. They don't understand his science, folks. Just like the names that you have, he is all of those names, right? He is the most high source creator of the universe. He is Mother Earth, whom you live on, folks. I know her personally, folks. I know her personally, folks. You understand what I'm trying to explain to you? And so I'm not trying to go back and forth with you about doctrines when this experience is something that's relative to the new day. In your doctrines, you may see it as some type of deliverance, but I'm telling you right now, right? Your heart has to be a certain type of way. You will not be delivered by the very chariots whom I know personally. When you say you know the chariots, I'm trying to understand from what point are you trying to make from your understanding of how you know the chariots. Yes, you read about them in your doctrines, and you can imagine on certain levels, and you're anticipating, and that's your faith. You're supposed to have that. That's why I told y'all study your doctrines if that's all you have. But I'm bringing you a truth, and it's going to be the truth of the new day, and you're going to be swept out whether you're going along with this or not. And that's the whole point, because I'm blessed with the understanding of his signs and his heavens, and knowing that him personally, folks, is my greatest blessing I've ever received. It's not important to you guys, though, even though you're watching his strength, his muscle. See, he is the heavens, folks. They serve him, folks. And you talk about them in your moon days, and you talk about the sun, and knowing that you need them for everything in this material reality. You need Mama Earth because she is the very ground you stand on. But she serves Vishnu, folks. That is his name. But he has many names. I respect whatever name you read in your doctrine. If you recognize him as the holder of your soul, the holder of your life, the ultimate judger, the holder of all realities, because you don't even know that there are other realities. You talk about them in a basic way and don't even connect the dots to the actual reality of their existence. You talk about the spirit of the earth, but Mama Earth is real. Yes, she is the spirit of the earth. But who is she really, folks? Who are any of them really? The heavens, the great thunder, folks. You understand, they have many names. The Most High, they are extensions of him. So, of course, to show you in his signs that he has many names. And I keep hearing you guys, you're so anxious and covetous that you're making war with other people who are waiting for the Lord, and you're attacking their doctrines. And you're spending all of your time worrying about what they're saying in their doctrines if they're fearing the Lord, the same Lord that gives you breath. See, that's why I told you guys. I tried to make you understand this is about a certain vibration, right? And you need to be clamoring for your salvation. That's the most important thing, not in your groups or your covets or what you think you know. It's about now knowing that you didn't know anything. Every day I know that I don't know anything, even though I'm privy to the heavens, folks. You understand what I'm saying to you? In your doctrines, any of your doctrines around the world, no matter what your culture, I have experienced those things in your doctrines. So the new day is going to come, and I'm warning you. That's why I told you. I brought up that 2.0 thing, and I laughed about that because I was making a point. If this person is that to you guys, surely they would know all of the heavens. Surely they would know the sun, moon, and the earth if they were the Messiah, right? Surely they would know the Most High himself, whom has many names. But see, I know his name, folks. That's what we're proving. When we talk about challenging, and I just had someone come on and do the little, troll thing, and they put the little Vaughn thing in my feed like a couple of times, and it's like it's sickening to me because I realize I am actually dealing with fucking foolish demoniacs, and they're nothing. They're like pea ants to the heavens, and they'll be dealt with. But if I have to continuously make motherfuckers examples, I guess, so be it. I've already said the terms of how this goes. You put your thing in the comment line. I don't even care if you're a troll because a computer did it. Whoever owns the computer company. See, we're in wrath time. The Lord is no respecter of persons or men or who the fuck you think you are, what you have. You'll be dealt with to be made an example. Since I'm giving you the truth, right? In reality, you will bear witness to the reality of the truth. Does that make any sense to you? You know what I'm saying? This is where we are right now. I have people wanting to go back and forth about names. Stay in your names. Meanwhile, I'll be sitting with the very sun that you're hoping comes up and keeps your ass warm on a daily basis. Meanwhile, I'll be sitting with the very ground that you're standing on, whom are the volcanoes, folks. The volcanoes are extensions of Mama Earth, folks. See, I know the Lord on a level where I have been privy to his signs. And by the way, Hindu culture is a way of life. It's not a religion, folks. Right? Do some studying and research on these things. Because you're so covetous and you're so racist in certain ways, you don't even respect other people when you don't know anything about them. Just because of who they are, you're going into saying something about they're talking about false gods. How are they talking about false gods when I know the gods, folks? The gods are in service of the Most High Source Creator, the Most High God of the universe. His name is Vishnu. He is the sun, moon, and the earth. He is Shiva and Brahma. Shiva is the moon. Brahma is the world, folks. You're not understanding. He is them. They are aspects of his personality, folks. He is that great, but when you don't know him personally, you don't understand his signs. See, that's part of their culture. They never said they were a religion. You have a religion. You understand? It's an understanding, folks. And I can verily testify to this because I'm walking in this. You don't know the thunder. You don't know the heavens. You don't know the winds, the very winds that are taking your towns apart by the day as we speak. And notice the time that they're doing it. And notice the specific places. Didn't I tell you guys that? Are you looking at the news feeds or are you looking at motherfucking Dancing with the Idiots or something? What are you paying attention to these days? See, I'm trying to show you in the end, when you're dumb, you're not worthy of a new day regardless, and you'll be done away with regardless. That's why I'm doing this. Not for the purpose of trying to outdo you on doctrines and texts when the doctrines and texts have been here for thousands of years. You have read them, have read their warning. The men who have suppressed us and oppressed us, who have enslaved us, have the best of those doctrines hidden. The things that will release the truth. You put faith in them in their space program or some bullshit of them going into the heavens and going to worlds, right? And their ability to do chemtrails and shit. When I know the actual fucking clouds I know, folks, could prove it to you. That means nothing to you because you're still walking carnally in this matrix, and that is the test of it all. If you're going to come on my channel and troll, I don't give a fuck if you're the government, and hear me clearly. Because when I do this, I'm not talking to you people. You're just entertained, but really, I'm here for war, folks. I'm talking to them, and they know who the fuck I'm talking to. The Lord, a God of the universe, holds your life. He is always in control. He has my